Hello, welcome to the Fly Fishing Basics video channel. Today, just going to show a quick video of discussing fly line tapers. There's only a couple points to talk about, so it should be a pretty quick one for you. First one we're going to talk about today is the weight forward line. Typical to all of these lines that have tapers, what you're going to have is a section here. It's going to be called your running line. And then you'll have the actual taper right here. This is going to be your rear taper. And then another taper on the front. This main section that you've got in here is going to be called the belly of the fly line. And then you have the tip. Basics on this, your running line, this section right through here, is what you're really not going to cast a whole lot with. This is more just of a filler line. Hook a fish, it runs, you have a little bit of extra line right there. The main part of the line that's actually going to accomplish anything is going to be the taper, the belly, and the front taper right there. This is where you're getting the bulk of the weight of the line, which helps you cast out your flies. And then on that, you actually have the tip. It tapers back down to roughly the same diameter as your running line, and you'll attach, this is where your leader is going to attach to. With the weight forward line, what you're going to get on a typical, let's just say, let's erase this here, on about an 80 to 90 foot, 80 to 90, there we go, 80 to 90 foot line, your running line is going to encompass the bulk of it, and you're going to have about the last 20-30 feet that's going to be the taper, the belly, and the front taper. That's where your weight is on a weight forward line. This is going to help you cast further, gives you a lot more power basically behind that line. If you have shorter casts, you're going to be able to load up the energy in the rod quicker. And the majority of your fly lines that you'll find out there are going to be this weight forward variety. The next one I want to show you here is called the double taper line. And again, you're going to see there's your running line. We'll just put a running right there. And then you're going to have the tip right in this section. And your leader attaches there. Again, back taper, front taper, and you've got the belly right here. Main difference you're going to notice on the double taper line is that it's pretty much symmetrical. The bulk of your weight is actually going to be throughout the center portion of the line. You're going to have a little bit of running line, and then the tip that you're going to attach your leader to, and then most of the weight, like I said earlier, is in the center. This type of line, it's great for delicate presentations, spooky fish. You're not going to get as much power as you will with the weight forward, so you won't be able to cast as far with the double taper line. But with that longer tip section, you are going to be able to you're going to be able to cast to a lot spookier fish and not have the lines slap down on the water as much. The other advantage of this double taper, as you can see, you got the running line right there, and then the tip right there are pretty much exactly the same. Say you damage this front section of your leader or your line right there, you can reverse the line, and then this section you could attach your leader to it. So that is an advantage of a double taper line. Last one that we're going to talk about is the level line. This one, pretty plain and boring. Whole thing is going to be the same diameter. I apologize for the writing there. these lines are very inexpensive, very budget-friendly lines. You don't get any of the advantages of the weight forward or the double taper. Yeah, there's not a huge advantage of going towards a level line at all. If you're gonna go with any line out there, I would highly recommend the weight forward lines. You'll find them in all your sinking lines, all of your floating lines, and it's just a general great all-around line that you can get. So that pretty much concludes fly line tapers. If you have any other questions, make sure to check me out at flyfishingbasics.com. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.